Gotham City, 6 years ago. Gotcha! Gotcha. You dropped your fish.
Thanks. He thinks you're dead, you know. He's been telling everyone that ever since he killed the city.
Good. Then he won't see me coming. "5 months earlier. Oh, we're going there. Yes, we are. We're kicking down that door right now. You hear me in there, amigo? We're coming for the men in the back of that truck, and we're going to kill them in all manner of creativity, and then we're going to deal with you. Master Bruce, please, if you make a break for the not now. I admit you've put up a good chase. That flip move into the cab. Woo! Stealing our truck. And I don't know where the hell you learned to drive, but kudos. However, you're at the end of the alley now. After all the weeks of trouble you've given us, we've got the cans tied on your tail, little guy. Because the city belongs to the Red Hood. Does it now? Master Bruce, don't! Ha! Well, look at this guy. What's he? Making our day. Damn right. Sir, you can't be serious. You said yourself the tensile strength of the grappling cannon cable it'll hold. Forgive me, sir, but you're not counting the weight of 6 men in the back of your truck. The average weight for a grown man is they're underfed. Your math is wrong! I'm telling you! Alfred, would you kindly shut up? What do you love about the city, Bruce? He could be anyone, Alfred. He never takes off the helmet in front of them. None of them know his identity. That much I'm sure of. Waits, sir. 50, please. Not only is he faceless to the gang, but they're generally faceless to each other. And from what I can tell, most of the members aren't even hardened criminals. They're middle and upper class Gothamites. Men and women this man has strong-armed or blackmailed. He threatens them, gives them a mask, and now they're members of the Red Hood. He must have a core of actual followers, but overall, the gang is like a collection of sleeper agents he can activate at any time. A wife, a husband. Anyone might secretly be in the gang. More, sir? 2 more 50s, please. Let's give the electro-adhesion bond a stressor. But it's a new kind of crime that this gang stands for. Nothing like the street crime that was running rampant when I left the city years ago. It's like crime beneath the skin, something viral, hidden until it's too late. Speaking of things hidden, Master Bruce, forgive me, but isn't it about time you consider letting the city know Bruce Wayne has returned? To Gotham, I don't... To Gotham. I get that you don't approve, Alfred, but Bruce Wayne is legally dead, and that's how he's going to stay. Master Bruce. Alfred, just call me Bruce, will you? Please, how many times do I have to ask? As many as you'd like, sir, but I'm afraid I can't. When you first asked me to join you in this madness of yours, the truth is, I did so to have your ear, to talk some sense into you. Well, this is guerrilla warfare. I'm more effective like this. This gang, it's growing faster than anyone knows. I can stop it. I just can't be distracted by Bruce Wayne right now. It's strange. For years I waited for some word of you, Master Bruce. Every day I waited, believing you were still alive. And when you showed up out of the blue, 6 weeks ago, I was filled with such joy. I was traveling, Alfred, training for this, and I can't tell you what it means to have you by my side here, but I'm not bringing Bruce Wayne back to life. Now, the men that the Red Hood gang were going to execute, all of them were lower-level executives, businessmen who refused to join. I might not know his name, but I know the Red Hood leader well enough to say he won't be deterred by what I did earlier. I need to watch them. They'll lead me back to him. Just answer me this, please. To what end, Master Bruce? How can you ask that? Easily. You do all this for what? Damn it, Alfred. So no one has to go through what I did that night. Right there in that alley outside. That's why. That's the mission. You misunderstand me, sir. That's not what I meant. I was referring to... Look, I have to go. Very well. I'll get the car. Actually, I'll drive myself. Let me give you a lift, Bruce. Uncle Philip? It's good to see you again, Bruce. How did you... find you? I've had a search on you since the moment you left. 7 years ago, someone resembling you was arrested for base jumping at Meru Peak. Then 3 years ago, a look-alike killed a man in Lagos, Nigeria during a marathon death fight of some kind. I didn't kill anyone. Forgive me, but you have no business being here, Mr. Kane. It's all right, Alfred. Funny, all that searching, I should have known that the way to find you was to watch Pennyworth. If you were back, he'd follow you anywhere. Even Crime Alley. God, I haven't been here since the year after it happened. It was right there, too, wasn't it? How can I help? Just give me a few minutes of your time. Take a quick drive with me. Uncle Philip, just a few minutes. I want to show you something. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Uncle Philip. You brought me here to see a penny. No, the building behind it, Bruce. It's the new Wayne Enterprises. I thought you knew. I've seen pictures, but I haven't actually seen the place since coming back. We've been doing some incredible work these last few years. We finally merged the families, you know. Kane Chemical is now part of Wayne Industries. The research we're doing, from tissue growth to sonic deterrents, we've become a leader in protective technology. Protective? You mean weapons? Mostly non-lethal, but yes, some. So will you come inside? Let me show you around. I'm sorry. You don't approve of what I've done with the company? Uncle Philip, no offense, but we don't know each other. You took me to the Museum of Natural History once, the week after my parents died. We looked at dinosaurs. It was a good day. The company? That's your business. But I don't want it to be, Bruce. My sister, your mother, she knew me well enough to understand I'd make a terrible father, but I like to think this is how I've cared for her, and for you, in my own way. It's why I had you declared legally dead, Bruce, so I could build something new out of this company that would live on. But this city has always had a hard time trusting the Kanes. We've had more than our share of scandal and controversy. You Waynes were always the popular ones. It's why we were all so excited when your father married my sister. 2 families moving forward, completing each other. Kane Material, Wayne Industry. But for whatever reason, your parents had different, less ambitious callings.
You can't underestimate how powerful a symbol it would be to see a Wayne back at the top of this company. You can't.
That's not why I came back.
You're really not going to come inside, are you? I guess I did come to show you a penny then. I oversaw the forging myself. I don't know if you know this about me, but I studied to be a geologist. I was on an expedition in northern Mexico when my father, Roderick, learned he was dying. I was down in an actual cave, Bruce, full of the brightest selenite crystals when he arrived to take me home. I understood, though, Bruce. You see, some of us have a responsibility. We give things up to do what's supposed to be done.
I'm sorry, Uncle Philip. That's just not what I'm here to do. It's not who I am.
Then who are you?
Bruce, back from the wilds.
You fixed the Lincoln, Dad?
Just about. I'm not the car man my father was, but this one, it's hard to stay away from. Got a touch of demon to it.
It does. You wanted to see me?
I did. What do you love about Gotham, Bruce?
What do you mean?
I'm just curious. I know you're sneaking off to the city after school.
You had me followed?
Bruce, when you're from a family like ours, it isn't safe to...
That's why, though.
That's why what?
That's why I love Gotham, Dad. Because it's a place where you can be anyone. Where I can be... not Bruce Wayne. I mean, nobody knows who I am there. Not like school. The city lets me be anyone I want.
Well, who did the city tell you to be today?
I don't know. No one, really.
Well, whoever you are, Bruce, know that we are proud of you, your mom and I. And do me a favor, will you? Go easy on yourself in that department. You've got a lot of time to figure yourself out. My great-grandfather, Alan, he used to say that fate forms in the dark. And speaking of the dark, take a look at this.
What is it?
A crazy idea Mr. Fox helped me build. It's called the Witch's Eye. It sees the future.
Shut up.
Okay, it can only see the present. It's actually a visual mapper, see? There's a 360-degree camera inside. It's designed for first responders at a disaster site, firefighters, EMTs, or doctors like me. If a building has collapsed, or a whole village even, you roll this device in and it makes a 3-dimensional map from inside the rubble. I thought we could use it to map the... that's the hospital. I have to make a call, Bruce. Hang on.
He's not coming around. He's got some chip on his shoulder. I hate to say I told you so. Oh, I know you do. I don't understand why you're being so biting, Philip. It's called sarcasm. Precisely. From the Greek, sarkasmos, meaning to rip, to tear the flesh. Bite. Well then, perhaps I'm being biting because I hired you as my top strategist despite what could only be called a questionable past. And yes, you've helped me to take this company to new heights, but we've stalled is the issue. And you sit up here in this cat's cradle. I mean, tell me the truth. Does any of this even mean anything, or are you just... Please don't touch, Philip. The algorithm is spatial. You're touching it. Well, it disturbs things. You know what disturbs things? A public image problem. This damn city hates us for building what we build here. The Red Hood gang is hell-bent on stealing from us, no matter how I toughen security. So what do, oh wise one? What's the answer to the mystery? Damn it! Answer me when I'm talking to you! Are you listening to me, Nigma? Edward! I am listening, Philip. But see, It's not a mystery you're dealing with here. It's a riddle. After all, riddles always seem complicated, but they have very simple, hidden answers. And there is a simple answer to all your problems, you know. You have to kill your nephew, Bruce Wayne.
Hello! Ahoy! Permission to come aboard. Why, thank you. Everyone down! Down! Red Hood 342, tell 215 he can sever the line, will you? Who the hell are you? Mr. Luca Falcone, it's a pleasure. I'm Red Hood 1. Red Hood 1? I'm not sure if you understand the magnitude of the mistake you're making here. But my cousin Carmine, he'll have your fingers and toes peeled for this. We have men everywhere, freak. I mean, everywhere. Is that so? Ah! Wait, you forgot your chute! Oh, well. You didn't have to do that. No, Mr. Cobblepot, I did not. Let him go, boys. You know, I've always loved blimps, like big silver eggs rolled through the sky. And blimps are barely regulated at all in Gotham. Am I right, Mr. Cobblepot? So these eggs you personally roll in, well, they hatch all sorts of wondrous things, don't they? Drugs, information, even high-tech weaponry. Like the Wayne Sonic Rifle. Non-lethal, but I heard that if you rejigger the controls just right, it could liquefy a person's insides. Of course, I asked your men to rejigger all these en route. What do you think, Ozzy? Try these out at the Knights game? Maybe the library. Shh. And boom! Nothing like sirens where they shouldn't be on a sunny afternoon, is there? Ah! Ah! What the? It's you in there, isn't it? Our little vigilante. You are good, my friend! Ha! Is that a fat suit? And what are you, 6'2"? Hot damn, and you had me convinced! Ha! Fantastic. All right. You know what, sir? My feelings on you, despite my best efforts, they've changed. Because much as I hate to admit it, I like you. I think you're a piece of work. Funny, I think you're a piece of... Ha! See, that's what I mean. You're a man on a mission, like me. We might just be two of a kind, kid. So how about it? How about you come work for me? I'm sure we could find you a place. Boss, have you lost your damn... Ah! It hurts! Seems we have an opening right now. What do you say? I appreciate the offer, but I'll pass. I'm not sure if you heard me correctly. Let's clean out those big ol' ears of yours, shall we? Hold him still. Ah! That's it. You got him. Now, let's see who's hiding in there, shall we? No! Ah! Ah, come on. Don't be shy. You want me to throw you a Red Hood? Maybe show you my face. Hell, come with me into the control room. Oh, thanks, but that won't be necessary. Ah! Seeing as I have your DNA. Ah! Stop him! Alfred, come in. Are the shoes working, sir? So far, but I'm going to need... a pickup. By the Narrows, and fast! I have the trace. Things not going as planned, sir. Well, they're still going, but no, not going well. Did you check the hold? Come on! He's down here! I see him! Damn it! Why isn't this working?
I said turn on! Record! Come in... oh, nice. Now, let's see what lurks beneath. Ah! Help! 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 I fell in the... Who's the... No, stay back. Go away!
And I am afraid of what I see. Because everywhere I look, it seems I'm losing this war, Alfred. Cobblepot was a dead end. The DNA I got off the Red Hood leader isn't on record anywhere. And now he's taking over rival gangs, while before he only took in non-criminals. It's like he expands the gang to prove he can. A bomb goes off at a school for the deaf. Someone is shot for no reason walking in the park. There's no pattern except to make the city afraid of itself. No one knows who to be afraid of anymore. The police are desperate and taxed, searching everyone they can. All of it breeds more fear. Now that he's got Wayne Industries' weapons in his cache, he can show that nothing's out of reach. Damn it. Hook, come back. Alfred, if you have something to say, just say it. You're never this quiet. I can practically feel the waves of disdain rolling off you. What's there to say, sir? If you can't see the state of things clearly now, there's no point. Enlighten me. You're right. This war of yours, it's doomed. You will lose. I said I was losing, not that it was lost. I can still get him. And if you do, what then? Another like him will come. So be it. Then I'll fight them too. The war may not be winnable, Alfred, but it's mine. And frankly, I'm getting tired of your damn skepticism. It's not your war I take issue with. Can't you see that? I've fought wars less noble. Believe me, it's how you're fighting it. What about it? Spit it out already. I just did. If only you'd stop and listen. I take issue with... No, just say it, Alfred. For once in your life, don't be polite. Just say it, damn it! I take issue with your cowardice, sir. My cowardice. Nice. I'm out there risking my life to take down a gang that's rotting this city from the inside out. The city my parents loved and fought to protect. Hook, come back. Fought for in public, Master Bruce. You fight as a ghost, and you let Bruce Wayne rot. Even as Wayne Enterprises, your family's legacy to this city is being run by a sad, angry man with no purpose but glory. You refuse to return to your home, thinking it's apart from Gotham, yet the lifeblood of this city runs beneath that house. I mean, for goodness sake, the Red Hood gang is now using Wayne Industries' weapons. If that sentence alone doesn't open your eyes to your blunder here, then I think that your parents... well, I think they'd be ashamed. Is that right? And what about you, Mr. Pennyworth, huh? What example have you set? Living in a mausoleum polishing silver? What good have you done in the world? Who's the real coward? I'm going to go back to the manor, sir. This was a mistake. I wish you the best. Come back. I was talking to the Hook. Ah! Call Philip Kane.
Hello?
It's me, Uncle Philip. Bruce. I need to talk to you. It's urgent.
Bruce, I was about to say the same thing. Can you meet me tonight at the museum? Around midnight? For old time's sake.
Philip.
Over here, Bruce. I'm glad you could meet me.
I'm afraid I have bad news. A friend of mine in the Coast Guard told me that the Red Hood gang has stolen a cache of Wayne Tech's sonic weaponry. At least 2 crates from a load that was apparently stolen by a rival gang.
I heard. We're going to have to beef up security.
I'm not sure it's just a matter of security. This gang, they have people all over. You're going to have to shut down operations until you find who's been turned on the inside, or until someone stops that gang.
Stop operations? That's not possible.
There are killers and thieves running around with weapons with the Wayne name on them.
And we'll put a stop to that. But, look, Bruce, come back to the company. Be a part of it. We can talk about this.
I can't.
Bruce, I'll ask one last time. Please.
I'm sorry, Philip, but I can't have a public face right now. I can't explain. Bruce Wayne has to be dead.
If you insist, Bruce. But I have to disagree. That's right, everyone. This is the surprise I've invited you to share with me. My dear nephew Bruce Wayne has returned to the city his family helped build and continues to build through Wayne Enterprises.
Hear, hear! Hear, hear! Philip, what the hell are you doing?
When my father came to that cave in Mexico to get me, Bruce, I didn't want to go. We fought. In fact, I split my head open fighting with him. I still have the metal plate. The point is, he was right, and you have something you have to do. This is me, coming to your cave and dragging you out. Bruce, there you are! Bruce, Vicky Vale, Gotham Gazette. So first things first, why are you back? Bruce, you can't keep running, Bruce. No way out there, Mr. Wayne.
Do I know you?
Edward Nigma. I'm your uncle's advisor. Have you ever seen the real one?
The real what?
The Sphinx, of course.
One time, long ago. So, this was your advice regarding me then? The party?
No, actually, I suggested something else. But your uncle disagreed. If you're looking for the exit, it's up ahead, through the aviary wing.
Is that supposed to be a riddle?
What makes you say that?
The museum has no aviary wing, and I don't have time for this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wayne. I guess I got carried away at the spirit of this room. You know, the ancient Egyptians were responsible for some of the first board games. They sometimes asked to be buried with their games above their riches. My favorite has this design that looks almost like the Ouroboros, the circular beast that recreates itself by eating its own parts. Not that different from what your uncle is trying to do, actually. Although, if he keeps going about it the way he is, he'll have no arms left.
No arms? Is that supposed to mean something, Nigma?
Everything means something. Or should, I think. Don't you?
You're saying my uncle is giving away arms to the Red Hood?
You're clever, Mr. Wayne. You're sure you don't want to run this company?
Why would he give them away? They're killers, terrorists.
I suppose he thinks, against my judgment, that he can give away some small pieces to keep them from coming after the bigger ones.
He let them in. They won't stop, you know. What else did he give them? Tell me, damn it!
I'm afraid we've no more room, Mr. Wayne. Or at least, no more room to ourselves, see?
I think he's in here! Bruce! Bruce! You can tell Philip I'm coming for him, Nigma.
I already did. He doesn't listen to me anymore. Where are you going, Mr. Wayne?
The exit. You said earlier it was through the aviary wing up ahead. But there is no aviary wing. Egyptian sphinxes are some of the only sphinxes with no wings. Most have wings like birds on their backs. Up ahead. Try harder next time, Nigma.
If only there were going to be one. If only there were going to be one.
Thank you. Alfred, are you there? It's worse than I realized. Much worse. If you're there, please pick up. I was wrong, Alfred. I need to act. I need to do something. Tonight. We didn't get to go to the party, Brucey. So we thought we'd throw you one of our own. A shame, too. You give a good tip. Bruce! Bruce, can you hear me? It's too dark to see. I can't find you, son. Bruce, where are you? Where are you? Bruce, help me find you. What do you see down there? Can you see? Wait, I see you. I'm coming, Bruce. I have you. Yep, I have you, Bruce. There you go. Quite a collection of old weapons you have in this room, pal. Exciting stuff. All you're missing is the pit, a couple of lions. Man, the fun we could have. You should never have come back, Bruce. Ah! Ah! Ugh! Ugh! It must have been the worst day of your life, the day they died. Well, I mean, besides today, of course. I'm sure this'll shock you, Bruce, but the truth is, it changed my life, too. Your parents' deaths changed my life forever. Martha and Thomas Wayne, scions of the city, do-gooders, titans, gunned down by a nobody, over nothing, for no reason. I remember my foster parents buying a lock for the door. The next day, our neighbors came home with a Saturday night special. Because at the end of day, what people are afraid of is the nothing of it, Bruce. The randomness, the empty center. Stare into it and try to find meaning. You'll go mad. All you can do is fear and survive. It's the truth. That's what this gang is, you see, Bruce. I came up with the idea for it in the wake of your parents' death. In that wonderful moment, that true moment, right after. See, we wear the red hood to court the wolf, rather than hide. Eat us, we say. Eat us all. Now, once in a while, someone will come along and bang their head against the futility of it, and that's always exciting. For example, there's this one man we've been fighting lately, a real card. You remind me of him a bit. In the end, though, we'll get him, just like we got you. We gotta get out of here, boss! The whole place is coming down! All right. Seems we have to be going, Bruce. But thank you for leaving the theater with your parents that night. You inspired me! And now, let's hope my doing this to you will inspire some other youngster out there tonight. Here's to symmetry. Come on. Hold on, Bruce. We're almost there. It'll be over soon. There we go. We made it. It's okay, Bruce. Just rest. It's over.
You don't want to do this, Philip.
You sent that maniac after my nephew! You killed him! You killed Bruce! I barely knew him, but I can tell you he was a better man than both of us!
No argument there, but it needed to happen.
I was pressuring him. He would have come around.
Well, no, he wouldn't have. His parents were killed in an alley with a gun. He would have come for the company. He would have taken it from you. It's not even 5 moves away. It's 2 moves away. I did you a favor.
Here's what's 1 move away.
Oh, come on, Philip. You don't want to do this. I end up a stain on the pavement. People come asking questions about me. And you don't want it out there that someone with my past was working as your strategist. What are you going to do? Destroy all the computers in the office before the police arrive?
Who says I need to destroy them? After all, you always worked on a closed loop. Nothing of all yours ever left our server. So really, all I'd need to do is erase the record of you from this room. And so if there were some way of doing that, say, maybe a powerful AC magnet beneath the floor right here, maybe one that could be turned on with a password, a word only I knew, well then, it'd be pretty simple to wipe out all traces of you before any investigation even began, wouldn't it?
Well, touché, Philip. But still, you're not a killer.
Don't tell me what I am! You know my family. It's history. You know what things we've done here in Gotham. What makes you think I won't? Always so many steps ahead of everyone, Edward. Sitting up here in your little web. Well, what do you have to say about this outcome? Huh?
Just one thing. Kane.
Ah! The password? How did you...
Heavy as the head that wears the crown, eh, Philip? If only you'd had that plate in your skull installed a year later. It'd be stainless steel and non-magnetic. Well, unfortunately, I think it's time for us to part ways. You may consider this my resignation. The biggest shame is, I really believe that had you listened to me, we could have made this company something special. I guess I'll just have to try with the Powers family. I suppose I'll see you on the other side of the game board.
Go on then, but just know that for all your posturing, all your strategy and gameplay, you're still nothing but a shadow, forced to hide behind your alias. No one will ever know your name in this city. So what good is all that intelligence and maneuvering if no one knows it's you? Edward Nigma is and always will be nothing but an empty question mark.
Goodbye, Philip.
Bruce, just stay still. You're practically held together by thread right now. I'm sorry, I'm rusty. You need to rest, Bruce. The blows you took to the skull. At least wait until the swelling recedes and you're clear-headed. I just wanted to be home, Alfred. You didn't have to do this. You know, when it happened, when your parents were shot, I remember being at the hospital where they were taken afterwards. I remember speaking with the doctor, and he told me that even if they'd been shot in the hospital, in the cardiac ward, the severity of the wounds would have been lethal. The thing is, I was on the battlefield, Bruce, and I was good. There were times when I was sure, no, when everyone was sure that someone was done for, and I was able to... What I'm trying to say is that we might disagree, we might fight, but no matter what, I'll always be here to patch you up. That much I promise. Father, I'm failing. I thought I knew how to do this, but I'm lost. I've squandered what our family built, and I've fought my war foolishly. If there is a way back, Father, if there is, what is it? How do I do it? I can't wait any longer. There's no more time! Show me. Show. What do you see down there, Bruce? What do you see? The lifeblood of this city runs beneath that house. What did the city tell you to be? Yes, I see. Yes, Father. I shall become a bat. All right, then. How do I look? Aerodynamic, sir. This is madness, you know, Alfred. The thing we're building down here. Oh, quite, sir. But the best kind. The kind this city rewards.
Come on! Take the damn thing already! I'm getting old waiting on you!
Slow down, will ya? It's pressurized gas. You hang it around like that and the cooling disc will fall off and...
And what? It's oxygen! We'll all breathe a little cleaner is all.
Stop it!
I'm just kidding. What are you anyway, a chemist?
As a matter of fact, I am. So, I'm a high school chemistry teacher in the Narrows, and
Whoa, I don't want to know, man. What the hell's wrong with you? You know the rules?
I'm sorry, let's just get this over with. The police have an easy view of us up here.
Police, eh? I know what you're scared of. He's coming to get you, school teacher. Coming to get us all.
Look, I heard he took 7 of us down last night. I have a family. I was blackmailed into this, man. My identity gets out there and I can't...
The cops made him up, or the Falcons as a Hail Mary. Get over it. Believe me, there's nothing lurking in the shadows. But Hood 67, listen. My people have lived here 8 generations. 8. Since this whole neighborhood was Dutch farmland. Since damn woolly black sheep stood where our truck is parked. And believe me, it's always something in Gotham. Witches, owls, none of them are real. Never were, never will be. Especially not some demon man out to fight crime. So, listen to me when I tell you that all that's real is this, the Red Hood Gang. I know, because I'm native roots, and I know this, place. 67? Where do you go? Guys?
Psst. Hey, you. Native roots, come closer. My bat, it still needs a head.
What do you want with this city, Batman? Ooh-wee! Have I been reading fantastic things in the newspaper these past few weeks. Most fantastic thing this week was about something happening here, around town. You know what it concerned? The seaport. That's right. Seems the mayor's office announced plans to build a new seaport and park right here off Gotham's South End. You know, they tried building up this place once before, back when I was a boy. Unfortunately, the famous 4th of July hurricane wrecked the whole area, tore apart their plans. But amazingly, now they're back at it. And you know why? Because of this. Liquid courage. See, it's a new kind of concrete, developed just this year. It's silica-based, not Portland. You inject carbon dioxide into the treated silica and it hardens into a mixture 28 times faster than conventional concrete does. It's over twice as strong, too. They figure the gods can huff and puff, but this stuff will rebuff them. And who knows? It might! But there are still a lot of questions about the material. The most important to me personally being, how does the stuff taste? Seems they're still chewing. Any of you want to try? No? Good. Because you know what silica is at its base? It's sand. This city will tear down your plans like our gang. It's out to show you that there is no point. Now, this bat person seems to disagree with this philosophy. He seems to want to build. If you feel as he does, you're welcome to join him in his mission. Hell, you can be there at the start of it. You can be the first bricks in his new city of sand!
They're planning something, Alfred. He is. You see a pattern? Yes. No. I see the makings of one. Their biggest crews are stealing chemicals, a store of sulfuric acid, a truck filled with isopropyl alcohol-based cleaner. But the smaller crews are taking things right and left. They're stepping up rapidly, but taking material that's useless, nonsensical. Paint, ice cream powder, Too random. They're trying to cover the chemical thefts with these other ones. Drown them out. This man, Red Hood 1, he has some endgame in mind. I know he does. And my fear is that Batman has sped it up. I can't see it though, Alfred. I can't get purchase on it from here. It sounds very random, sir. You'll just need to go higher, sir. All the way to the top. Nice view. Yeah! My God, I'm so sorry, Bruce. I'm sorry for all of it. I never meant for things to turn out this way. If I could go back and... I know, Philip, but you need to listen to me. The Red Hood gang, they're planning something. Something big. I need to know what you know about it. I don't know anything, Bruce. They tell me nothing. I let them in the door thinking I could control things and you were right. There's no controlling them, no stopping them. I can stop them, but I need to know more. If you don't know what they're planning, tell me what they've taken from you. I know some, but not all. I need to see the pattern. They just take, Bruce, whatever they want. They control the records now, so they obscure it all. But you must have secret ways of tracking, for safety. We used to. We tag everything we make with a tiny magnetic signature. If something leaves a designated facility, it pings the system. Only I and a couple other men knew about it. 2 days ago, Red Hood 1 dismantled it. I have no way of knowing anything anymore. I tried warning the police, but members of the gang came and did this. I'm sorry, Philip. Can you at least give me access to the system? Here, please. Keys to the kingdom. I'm afraid I've left it in disrepair, to say the least. Philip, look. If you want to stay with us at the manor, I'm saying we're family. No, I'm fine. It's too late for all that now. Funny, you know. I had this moved here when I first took over. It's cut from the bedrock of Gotham. I thought it'd be a nice symbol. Had a hell of a time chopping it out, though. It's mica schist, one of the best rocks to build on, but one of the most difficult to shape. It's as tough as it comes, no flexibility, singularly itself through and through, and it's unforgiving. Yes, it is. Why did you do it, Bruce? Why'd you come back again? You could have stayed dead this time for real. You'd have what you wanted. No, I thought I would, but I wouldn't. Oh, Pennyworth. So that's it, eh? The old bastard has you coming out of your cave. No, I wouldn't go quite that far. Watch your steps, Alfred. The rungs are slippery. So long as you don't install a fire pole, I'll manage, sir. The cave roof over there. It's nearly at surface. With a little work, we'll create an entrance from inside the study. A cave hole in the study. Lovely. What have you found? Here, the Red Hood gang has been raiding basically every Wayne depot in the city. There's barely anything they haven't hit. Barely? Yes, and that's the thing. This facility here, it's full of material you'd think the gang would want, but they haven't touched it. It's basically the only Wayne site left alone. Why would they... Oh, no. But with access to... I know, Alfred. Plus, given what they've stolen so far, I just realized it moments ago, too. I know what they're planning, and when they're going to do it. I just don't know how to stop it. You must, sir. The facility is heavily guarded, but perhaps if you... I don't know, if Batman... I don't think Batman can handle this one, Alfred. I don't think he should, either. But, sir, I think this is a job for someone else. Sir, you're not going to believe this one. Excuse me, Commissioner Loeb.
I'm busy, Officer Kvyat. By the way, though, fun fact, did you know bat spit is good for your heart? It's true.
No, sir, I did not, but I thought you might want to know. On the news, there's someone claiming to know something about the Red Hood gang.
Wow, sounds fascinating. Let me guess, is this someone Dent again?
Because, no, sir, it's Bruce Wayne.
Wayne? The man's dead. His corpse is either very rug-like, buried under tons of rubble, or very sponge-like, lost to the waterways below. Even his doorman, Penny whatever, said he was
I know, but he's on television right now claiming to have some bombshell to reveal.
Rich folk, always craving the spotlight.
Well, he's got it. It's a zoo down there. You want me to get the car?
What? Are you crazy? Send someone who deserves a headache. Send Gordon.
Bruce Wayne alive? The 25-year-old billionaire was declared legally dead years ago after leaving Gotham, but now it seems he's alive and well, despite recent reports that he'd been killed in an explosion in Crime Alley, where he'd been said to have taken up residence. Now Mr. Wayne is back, it seems. The big question on everyone's mind is, what does he have to say? Mr. Wayne!
Why did you stay away from Gotham for so long? Did you leave a family behind, and is it true your parents left you in excess of— Hello. A lot of you don't know me, but my name is Bruce Wayne, and I'm here today to ask you something. Just one thing, and it's this. What do you love about Gotham City? No, I mean it. You out there, everyone looking at this broadcast, what do you love about this city? I mean, it's an awful place to live. You can say that again, right? I mean, it's terrible. It's unaffordable, dangerous, and full of rain. It's a monster. So why? Why do you love it? The truth is, only you know why you stay here, why you put up with this place. Or maybe you don't know. I didn't know why I came back until just a little while ago. But standing here today, right now, I can tell you why I love it. I love it because it's a city people come to because they want to become something more than what they are. I used to come here after school and imagine this great person I might one day become. And what I'm saying is, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's why. We come here to Gotham because it's transformative. This place. We come here with our dreams, and the city, it looks at us with its unblinking stone eye. An eye that sees all our faults, everything we're afraid is true about ourselves, and it says, try. I dare you. And then Gotham stares you down, doesn't it? More than any other city in the world. It fights you, challenges you to give up, to leave, to fall down and die. But you don't. No. Because deep down you know that if you stand up to the challenge, if you walk through the fire, you will emerge changed. Burned down to that self you knew was there all along. The one you came here to be. The hero. That's why I came back, despite what happened to my parents. Because it's a city where we're in it together, where we're comrades in arms. But recently, things have changed. I look around and instead of defiance, I see fear in people's eyes. The city has gone from being a place of challenge to one of terror. All because of the Red Hood gang. A group that tells you to give up because your lives mean nothing and don't matter. Not long ago, they tried to kill me, and they almost did. But I'm here today to tell you that I'm not afraid of them, and you shouldn't be either. This is our challenge, to stop them, to stop their plan, because they do have a plan, a terrible plan. And it all begins here, at this building behind me. Ace Chemical. Inside this facility, the Red Hood gang is concocting what I believe to be a toxic chemical cocktail. A radioactive, flesh-eating poison that they plan on exploding at different locations around the city. It's true, and they plan on doing it soon, too. Tomorrow night. I know this because I've met the man in charge of this gang, Red Hood 1, and I know his plan because he told me that.
What in... Everyone get down!
Hey, Alfred. It's time. Working on it, sir. Alfred, we only have... I'd remind you I'm new to this, sir. There. Thanks. Keep your eyes on the bay gates.
We have an open door! Come on! Be tough, be fast, and be careful! The place is a giant damn dirty bomb!
Alfred, it's worse than I imagined. Yep, it is. How sweet of you, Bruce. We threw you a party at your place on your big night. So you decided to throw us one on ours. Very thoughtful. Let's just make it a little more exclusive, shall we? Shut the doors!
Hurry! There! Damn it! Get these open!
Blow them?
Son, there are tons of toxic flammable chemicals in there! Just open them!
I must say, I'm impressed, Bruce. Figuring this out on your own, I suppose you got your uncle to cough up the keys to the tracking hub, saw the shape of things. But realizing that we were enacting the plan tomorrow on the anniversary of your parents' death, and now charging in here like a one-man cavalry, I've got a newfound respect for you, Haas. The place is surrounded, Hood. Give this up. Surrounded by who? By cops? I have half of them in the gang, Bruce. No. See, here's what's going to happen. Right now, we're loading what we can of our cocktail, as you called it, onto trucks. It's not quite ready yet. Still bubbling, toiling, and troubling. But so be it. Those trucks will exit this place through the back tunnels where there will be no resistance, seeing as no one's had time to set any up. Once the trucks leave, we will too. And your friends, the good old GCPD, will rush in just as the whole place, well, goes boom! And honestly, I'm glad you're here to see this. At the end, the circle opened 15 years ago with your parents' deaths, and now it closes with yours here tonight. Tomorrow it will open again with a new Gotham. A Gotham awake to the truth of things. The ugly, wonderful truth. You're so full of shit. Is that so? You don't stand for any truth at the heart of anything. You pretend you do. Talking about the randomness of life, the meaninglessness. But it's all a sham. My parents' death might have been meaningless, but their lives were anything but. And yes, it all might end at any moment for any of us, in violence or not. But what matters is what we do before that. The lives we lead. And yours is an abomination. You're just an evil man pretending to have a cause. Maybe there's no need to keep you around, Bruce. I mean, you know how all of this is going to end. And so, maybe it's best for the circle to close?
What's going on? The cops got the power.
No, they couldn't have. We made sure.
Now, while the power's down, get that door open!
I got nothing. You?
It's pitch black. We're blind to rights. Station, we're circling back to get a better look.
Yes, a massive outage. They're saying the whole neighborhood.
Donnie, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
54, you have the bag with the night vision goggles. Got him, coming your way.
I lost Wayne. I can't find him.
All right, Bruce, where'd you run off to? Oh, he's there, on the catwalk. Get him! Got him! Come here, you. Ah! What in?
Come, Mr. Wayne.
You see that? Something took him.
Boss, there's something in here with us. Boss! Now.
Ah! Oh, my eyes! Ah!
Where the hell did it go? What is it, man? Is it him?
Damn right it is! It's him! It's the bat!
Hello there.
Take him down, all of you! The trucks are almost loaded. Ah! Ah, that's it. Jump away. Jump like a little bit. Ah!
Hold it. I mean it, you. Don't move a damn muscle.
Who's moving?
Everyone, I got him. Now get up here and tear him apart.
Base, how are we doing?
Not so well, sir. They're readying the trucks. I can't promise I'll have control of the bay doors by the time...
Noted. Back to work then.
Ah! My arm! You broke the bone!
Bones, plural.
Out of my way!
Let me take him. I'll gore him like a bull. Welcome to the rodeo, ass. Yeehaw. Oh.
He's down there!
Gun, go.
Get him!
Sir, I'm seeing Red Hood 1 by the bottom of the stairs.
I can't hear you. The connection is bad.
Sir, he's got a high caliber pistol. Sir, you'll have to...
What? You're not coming through.
Enough, Dad. No more. Red Hood 347. I'm going to assume that was a stray shot and forgive you. I'm still going to kill you, of course, but you're forgiven.
347. No!
We're in. Take them in. Every single one. And no shots if you can help it. Everything in this place is ready to...
No!
Get in the trucks! Take what you can! Now! Didn't you hear what I said? Get in!
The bay doors are locked! They're not responding! Oh, they're responding just fine.
Huh. And so go plans.
Please, don't be... Philip.
Freeze! You will not leap, fly, or hang upside down. You will surrender quietly, or I will shoot you. Do you understand?
Yo, it's him. It's the bat.
You need to step back, now. Ha! Is that so? Because... Ah!
Because...
He's getting away, Lieutenant! Hell with him, Ramirez! We have bigger fish to fry! Get everyone you can out of here! The whole place is going to blow! So long, bats. Looks like we both lost this one, but better luck next time, eh? No, you idiot! You'll...
Are you there? I'm in bad shape. Base, are you...
Ah!
Ugh!
Ah! Go on, then. But no, you can't win. Everything you stand for, this city...
Shut up!
It's you under there, isn't it? My little vigilante. It seems you've evolved.
The railing! It won't hold! Damn it, give me your hand!
Oh, that's no fun.
Come on, now! It's over!
Ha! Wouldn't you like to think so? No, see, it's only just beginning.
Are you certain the screen is big enough, sir? Batman doesn't do subtle, Alfred. No, I suppose he doesn't, but he does do clever, it seems. After all, it was quite sharp of him, this Batman, at the Ace Chemical Factory, looping and overlaying the feed of the Wayne Tech night vision goggles the Red Hood gang was using to create the illusion that Bruce Wayne was still on the catwalk. Thanks. Batman's legend begins with the rescue of Bruce Wayne. Their separation is cemented into the foundation of the mythos. That's the idea, at least. Still, part of me gives it about a week before they figure it out. You're sharing the jail cell with me, you know, when they slam the door. Fair enough. Speaking of closing the door on matters, I see the police have discovered the identity of the Red Hood leader. I'm relieved you can put that matter to rest, finally. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Oh? No body was recovered from the vat at Ace, but it seems a couple deep members of the Red Hood gang did have a suspicion as to who Red Hood 1 was under the helmet. The man they all pointed to was a thug from the Narrows, a man named Liam Distal. And now Distal is still out there, albeit crippled by his fall into... No, that's the problem. Liam Distal's body was discovered yesterday. It was stuffed into a barrel of lye out by Amusement Mile. Lye? Exactly. The lye dissolved the better part of his remains, meaning there's no way to tell when he was killed and placed there. So you're saying... I'm saying that it's all a mystery, Alfred. All we know for sure is that at some point in the past year, someone murdered Distal, the original Red Hood leader, and took his place. Whether that happened months ago, weeks ago, or just days ago, we can't be sure. Meaning, for all I know, the man I've been facing down these past few weeks was switched out for some patsy reading his lines the day of the Ace Chem standoff. Or... Distal could have been killed weeks ago, and the man I've been facing is the same one who fell into that vat at Ace. There's no way of knowing. Hell, there's even a chance the man I chased up onto the roof of Ace switched places with an imposter, some poor fall guy, while the real Red Hood leader, the one who killed Distal, climbed down a fire escape and fled. Now you're just playing multiple choice with possibilities, sir. And after all, what matters is that the Red Hood gang is finished, correct? Sir? You know, thinking about what you said earlier, about the citizens of this city figuring out the connection between Bruce Wayne and Batman, I have to say, I'm not so certain they will. And why is that? Well, when I began in theatre as a young man, I remember being very concerned with the verisimilitude of every character I played. Was I using the correct dialect? Was my costume accurate? And I remember going on stage so preoccupied with these sorts of efforts to obscure the fact that it was just me, a young man from York they were watching, that I kept failing up there, failing miserably, too. I was just so afraid, Bruce, so afraid of being seen through, of being caught, that I missed the point. I missed the most important fact of it all, which is quite simply, they want to believe in you up there, Bruce. The audience wants to forget who's under the mask, but they don't want to forget because of obfuscation. No, they want to forget it's you by virtue of the passion of your performance. They want to be transported, Bruce. Transported to a world where bigger truths are at work, and anything can happen. A world where the impossible is possible. Batman can be something like that for them, Bruce. Someone transporting. Someone who defies every damn rule of logic that governs their lives. What I'm saying is, if you play Batman right, they won't want to figure out who's beneath the cowl. That's the key. And you're doing it. You're playing him beautifully, if I do say so myself. Alfred, I never said I'm sorry. Neither did I. But let me say that I think... no, I know your parents would be proud of you, Bruce. You're still sharing the jail cell with me. And that's Master Bruce, Alfred. Some etiquette, please. Forgive me, sir.
Well, hello, Gotham.
What the...
Hello, you. And you down there. Hello, all of you. My name, in case you're wondering, is Nigma, Edward Nigma. But you can call me the Riddler. And I am here to make you smarter. It's my mission, my calling, my duty. So let's start, shall we? Now, riddle me this, Gotham. There are two sisters. Each gives birth to the other. Who are they? No? I'll give you a hint. It's the riddle of...
The riddle of the Sphinx. The lesser-known second riddle.
Here's your hint. One sister says...
I am the day.
And the other sister says...
I am the night.
So, bring on the dark, dark night. All right, Gotham. Time to get smart. You're going to have to do better than that, or the city dies for real. Now, let the games begin.
Rio de Janeiro. Bruce. Age 19. This is insane, Miguel.
Yes, my boy, that is precisely the point. Precisely. Hang left.
The cars we practiced with were dull and plain, I know. Gray pigeons. I was going to say inconspicuous. But this monster, all the tricks you've taught me over the last 6 weeks, color cover, crowd ducking, how do you expect me to lose them in this thing?
See, but that's today's lesson, Bruce. The final one. I don't expect you to lose them. I expect you to thrill them.
Thrill them? They're Policia, Don Miguel. They're not out to be thrilled.
I once drove my car through the National Gallery in Peru, stole 14 million Incan artifacts without ever dropping under 30 miles per hour. My car was gold-plated, bright as a mirror. A 700-year-old statue of Initi, the sun god, in the passenger seat. And yet, they didn't catch me. Why, Bruce? Because when they see a car like this, a car from dreams, with a touch of magic to it. The truth is, they won't catch you, Bruce, because deep down, they don't want to. They want to chase you, but they don't want to catch you. They want to believe in you, see? They want you to get away.
Yeah, well, you could have fooled me.
Oh, they're just acting, Bruce. They want us to break their little chain. Now, let's see if this beautiful darling was worth stealing in the first place.
Damn it!
What the? Boy, what are you doing? That weapon is worth $1.6 million. This is not what you've been taught. You are breaking the rules.
I'm more of an improviser, Miguel.
Slow down. You'll kill us both.
No, I won't.
Ave Maria, Jane de Gracia. Oh, Senora Carrasco. No, I've never been trapped in my life, you idiot schoolboy. I knew I should have refused you, but I was...
Thanks for the lesson, Don Miguel. You've killed 23 police officers in 13 countries over the last 3 years.
It's him! It's really him! Don Miguel, we have him!
And some things you can't get away from. Location unknown. Age 21. My head. Sergey, are you out there? I can't see a damn thing. Well, crap. These blunt little tools, you've been building them for months, Bruce. Tinkering, perfecting, and... why? I'm doing exactly what you taught me, Sergey. This technology is as sophisticated as any militaries in the world. Oh, little military trinkets I was making back in the Cold War. Oh, Maxwell, the boy is hopeless. You told me the broad parameters of your final test. Closed room, limited oxygen supply. All I'll have with me is what I've spent the last 6 months working on to get out, or I'll die. I've prepared for every eventuality. I've perfected each of these tools. They will do the job. You can't beat me here. It's not possible. Now, damn, half the components are missing. None of this is operational. Okay, think, Bruce. Think. What are you going to do? You're going to die. And that crusty old Russian's going to feed you to his damned monkey. Impossible, eh? That is why you sought me out, no? To learn the impossible. And yet, you are so wrapped up in the outcome, in your planning. You are inflexible. You do not allow yourself to make new connections. You do not allow the impossible. Steady your breathing. You can make 10 minutes of air last an hour. You know that much. Just think. Be flexible. What can I do with this crap? No, there isn't enough power. Keep thinking. Maybe if I amplify the sonic blast. This is crazy. Not crazy enough, Bruce. What is the problem, Maxwell? He is smart, yes. I would have hired him as an underling back in the Kremlin, given him a little kernel of the idea. He would have cracked it, improved it. But he's no dreamer. He would have never produced something new. Wanna bet? I used the motor for the Quake boots to overclock the sonic radar system in the eye set by 10,000 decibels. Built them into the gloves. Took a few tries to find a shatter point, but I broke through and dug. It was thrilling, wasn't it? Actually, I think it burst one of my eardrums. Not the escape, boy. That moment. That perfect moment you let go of your rigid concepts of what was possible. When there was nothing left to do but step beyond anything you'd learned before. When you stopped being a poor mimic and became an explorer of the mind. How did that feel? Empowering. Yes, yes, as it should. Power lies in the impossible. Doing the impossible is the very origin of this art. Imagine the ancients when compelled to do something new for the first time, when their mighty kings told them to build wonders that the world had never seen before. They could not rely on what had been done before. They had to create. They had to break out of the rigidity of the contemporary mindsets. That is why your test was here. That is what I wanted to show you. When you can wield the impossible, you can create wonders. 106 miles northeast of Harstad, Norway.
A single deathmatch has never lasted this long before. 28 hours straight. Each hour we've added another combatant in accordance with the rules, but we've run out of fighters. This can't continue much longer. Your rounds only ever ran
16 minutes 34 seconds, 12 minutes 7 seconds. And that's not counting the time I threw the last pitmaster in and took the tournament for myself. But quiet now, Christopher. You're distracting me. I don't want to miss it all crashing down. I want to see it in that brat's eyes. When he realizes he's going to have to kill, or he'll die.
Age 24.
I can practically feel the pain radiating from your body up here. You know there's only one way to make this stop.
This was not the lesson we discussed, my queen.
It is the lesson you needed to learn most of all, young man. You came to me to be taught how to use your body, this soft, weak thing to wage war. And I've taught you, but to wage war without death, there's simply no way to win without it. You might win battles, but not the war. No, your opponents will keep coming back again and again and again, because they know you'll never go all the way. So keep going, Banian, or whatever your real name is. By all means. In fact, here. But believe me when I tell you that this war, here in this pit, it's not going to stop because you want it to. It'll go on and on and on, until you learn what you need to learn.
Come on, then.
Poor thing.
I said, come on!
Allow more men in.
I can't, ma'am. They won't go.
He's crazy. Some kind of demon.
Can't feel my... Get me out of here! Get me out!
What do you mean? They have to!
I'm sorry, they just won't. They're scared of him, ma'am. They're afraid.